Yo, what's going on, guys? So it's Jaywhips. I'm back up in the M6, of course. Wow, that was a good pop. It doesn't usually pop like that. So I tried to film like a little walk around of the car as I got in it. Like sometimes I like to film like me stepping into the car for the beginning of the video. But I think I might have had the camera in photo mode, and I think I just took a photo and then spoke to myself for a couple of seconds. So I don't know if that'll be in the video or not, but either way, we're back out here. It's another rainy night POV drive in the M6. It seems to be all we're getting nowadays, because it's always nighttime when I leave and it's always raining out lately for some reason. But yeah, you guys probably noticed my tire pressure monitor on. I lost a little air in the tire this morning. Until I find that, I'll probably have low pressure, so dealing with that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get like a little bit of a rain cut up video here. It's not really raining anymore, it's just wet, so that's a plus, I guess. That might be a minus, I don't know. It depends on the viewer, I guess, right? I mean, this guy's slamming on the brakes pretty hard for a guy who's got pretty much nobody in front of him. So I gotta say, man, I really appreciate you guys. I'm at 4,000 subscribers now. A lot quicker, honestly, than I ever thought I would be. So it's pretty impressive. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys subbing up. I love the fact that you guys are enjoying the content a little bit more than I expected you guys to be honest with you. So keep dropping likes and subbing up. I appreciate it very, very much. Traffic is a little bit tough. It is Wednesday at 5:30, so you know, a work day in the middle of the week is always going to be rough in regards to traffic. It's always worse on this road too. Usually when I get to either the next road's a 2-lane, so that's kind of not the best. But it sucks, man. It really doesn't get good until I get to the 4th road or the 3rd road, which, or maybe 4th, I don't know. The 3rd or 4th highway that I get to, which is a full 4-lane, and there's usually enough space spread out in between cars to actually do something. You know, when it's like this, there's not really much you can do without, you know, going crazy, driving on shoulders and stuff like that. Which I would do if I had like a, you know, not expensive car. In my Genesis, bro, when I was driving in that Genesis, I used to go crazy in that thing. There was nothing that would stop me. I would do anything to win a race in that car. It's also a little easier to throw around and have fun with a car that's got, you know, 300-400 horsepower than it is a car that has 600 horsepower on Long Island, New York, especially, because there's not really any straightaways out here. You know, like, let's say I had a Genesis coupe in Nevada. I mean, the way I look at it, I would probably get sick of the car pretty quickly, because it's a lot of open roads and straightaways in Vegas or Nevada that I'd be able to drive that car on, and the 300-400 horsepower would be, you know, I would want more after driving it on straightaways a whole bunch. But on Long Island, that car is like perfect, because there's never really a straightaway for you to get up to full speed. So having a car like I have here in Vegas would be perfect, because you just have open roads. You can go 200 miles per hour. Like, this is the first car I've ever owned in my life that has 200 on the dash. And there's not a shot that I'll ever find a spot on Long Island that I'll be able to do that number. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, if I could, I would. I'd love to. I at some point in my life, I gotta go 200 miles per hour. And I've gotten pretty close. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna disclose the number, but I haven't been too far off in this car. But what I can tell you is, it also, there's like a limiter. They say there's a factory limiter on these cars. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can confirm for a fact it's not on this car. I can tell you that for sure. I can tell you that from the day I test drove it, that it's not on this car. But yeah, you know, I'd like to do that one day. So, and I regretted it, because I don't know if you guys remember, I bought this car in Vegas and I drove it all the way home. So I had a big regret when I got home that I didn't even think about the Utah salt flats. I mean, yeah, it might not have been the best thing for the car, but whatever. I drove it across the country. The thing was dirty as hell when I got home, so it wouldn't have really mattered anyway. But I really wish I would have thought to bring it to Bonneville, I think it's called Bonneville Salt Flats or something like that, and you know, go 200 and whatever. I could just max the car out on that road. Would have been super. Not even road on the salt flats would have been dope. I think this Honda's cutting up a little bit. Somebody in the comments in my last video asked if I can speak a little bit more on the Genesis that I used to have. If you guys want, I mean, I know I plugged the Instagram in here, and I'm not just saying this so that you guys go follow it. If you're curious about the Genesis, I do have a picture of the last one that I had, the white one, on my Instagram, and I think there's a picture of the one I had before that, the gray one, somewhere. I'm not sure, but I don't know. One day I'll show you guys. My first car ever was a 2001 Jaguar S-Type, which was not too bad for a first car, but it was, you know, it was a $4,000 car, and it was a real mess. It was a real piece of shit, so it kind of fell apart very quickly, and one day it overheated, and I knew you were going to want to get in there. One day it overheated, and I decided, all right, it's time, and I wanted a Genesis, so I went and I got myself a 2011 silver Genesis 2.0 turbo, and then what happened to that one? That one was a lemon. That car was a total piece of crap. I was driving it one day, it just all of a sudden the oil pan fell out and the AC stopped working, like 2 months into me owning the car. And then eventually I ended up going to New Jersey and buying the gray one, which was it was a 2013 2.0 turbo, and it was just a standard edition. And then that one I totaled in a car accident on Southern State Parkway because some guy cut off the car in front of me and she slammed on her brakes and I hit into her. And then I went across and hit the guardrail. But that car, I then got the insurance check for that one, and I went and bought the white one, which was a 2013 as well, but it was a premium 2.0. So it had like all the features and the daytime running lights in the front and all the cool stuff, and it had some rims on it and an aftermarket exhaust. It was nice. So if you guys want to check that out, it's on my Instagram. I'll put it either in the bottom right corner or somewhere in the middle of your screen towards the end of the video. But yeah, man, again, I want to say thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing my New York City 100 subscriber special, which is now going to turn into a 1,000 and even maybe a 5,000 subscriber special. I'm going to go do that New York City video soon, so I'm going to order those camera batteries probably tomorrow. I'm going on a family trip this weekend that I kind of can't really film any of. I might try to, but I don't really, there's not really much of that I can film. I'm kind of just going to sports games. When I get back, you know, we'll be grinding the content. I want to start getting a couple more caught up in the video game videos out. I haven't gotten an Assetto Corsa video out in a little while now, so I'm gonna get one of those out soon. I actually might record that tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I might record a video of the Assetto Corsa and then also get a real life daytime cut up video, and that'd be nice. I gotta figure out a place that I can go. Like the racetrack idea I had is a good idea too, but it's just me driving. I want to find a place somewhere on Long Island that I can go, like a cool spot, just for like visuals. Like go there, maybe take a couple pictures of the car there. If not of the car, just hop out and like vlog the area or something like that. That would be cool. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll go in my room and I'll research some cool places on Long Island I might be able to pull up. Maybe something car related, and then or maybe I could just go to. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go to a BMW dealership that is like all the way out east that I've never been to before. Like, cause I don't know if you guys know Long Island very well, but Manhattan, of course, is the city. And then when you get out of Manhattan, the first, I don't know, Brooklyn, Queens, as much as everybody wants to tell you that's the city, which it is technically city zone, physically, geologically, it's Long Island, right? If you look at Long Island, Brooklyn, Queens, and the other one, Bronx, are all part of the end of Long Island, and then Long Island City as well. Once you get out of there, you go through Nassau, you have all the city, or more city-esque type of towns where, like, you know, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but there's a lot more low-income areas around there and stuff like that. The further out east that you get into Long Island, you get nicer houses, you know, you're getting closer to the beaches because the island is getting skinnier. And the more you get out there, it's less like the city and more like the sticks, you know what I mean? So maybe what I'll do is I'll take a trip out to like the sticks part of Long Island, to one of their BMW dealerships if they even have one, like in like Riverhead or something like that. And oh, maybe I can stop at Riverhead Racetrack and see if that's open and see if anything's going on there and take a look at that. Maybe, yeah, I think that might be what I do for my next video. We'll see. Thinking of ideas on the fly here, boys. Figure I think of them with you guys in the video. That way you can comment and let me know if you like the ideas or not, you know? Alright, so he doesn't want to get out from in front of me. He can't seem to choose a lane. I don't know if he's cutting up or if he's just not letting me pass him, because he's not going very fast. I guess we'll find out here if he goes around this guy or not. Try and intimidate him with some noises. See, I don't know why I didn't just go around him. To be completely honest with you, I thought there might be a car in front of him, and I didn't want to take that risk. But it looks like this guy is purely just doing this so that I can't go faster than him, which is driving me nuts a little bit. So I'm going to keep riding real close to him until he either gets out of the way or I have an opportunity to go around him. Tell you what, this Dodge Magnum will not be going in between us, I promise you that. Oh, there was a car in front of him. Okay. Oh, look, this Dodge Magnum's about to get into it. All right, let's get it with a Dodge Magnum. All right, so I don't know about the angle for you guys now, but my luck strikes again. I start cutting up with this guy, and my camera overheats. Oh. Right when we start cutting up, my camera overheats. I should have stayed where I was. Oh, there's a Challenger following up now. So me and this Magnum passed up on a Challenger, like a satin black Challenger. And now he's behind me. I feel bad for the Challenger, because he probably thinks his car is fast. I wonder what kind of Challenger it is. Look at the Challenger, look at him. This is why we don't drive with Mopars. This is why Mopars don't race. I mean, we're already with a Mopar. The Magnum's a Mopar. Alright, well the Challenger's a little bit more serious about this than me and the Magnum were, so now it's time to get real. Now we're playing serious. See you later. We were playing calm cut-ups, and then the Challenger got a little too crazy. So I had to lose them real quick. Oh, there's the Challenger. Oh, dead stop traffic. I couldn't skip it this time. But yeah, this fucking camera, man, it overheated again. As soon as me and that Magnum started getting sturdy, the camera gets hot and turns off. So I held it out the window again to cool it off. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, like, this Manhattan video is going to be so hard for me to make, because it's like it's a 45 minute to an hour drive to Manhattan. So this thing can't even last 15 minutes. It overheats in 15 minutes. So I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to like record the video, and then when it overheats, I'm just going to have to hold the camera out the window for a little while until it cools down, and then keep recording. I'm gonna have to, my only other solution I can think of is buying a whole nother GoPro. That way when this one overheats, I could just swap back to the other one and hope that by the time I swap again, the overheated one cooled down. I'm gonna have to get a cooler in my car, put the GoPro in the cooler in between video cycles. So I'm thinking maybe what I might try is tomorrow when I film the video, whatever video I film tomorrow, I'm gonna try filming it, because I film all these videos in 4K 60 FPS, and it's a notorious issue for these GoPro cameras because it's such a high demand for such a tiny camera, which is the reason that they overheat like this, right? So what do you call it? So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna record my next video in 1080p 60 FPS and see how that comes out. And if that one comes out good and it doesn't overheat as much, I can do that for my New York City drive and we'll be chilling. I just need new batteries. Because the battery, I don't know if it matters what you're recording. The battery seems to die way too quickly. I spun a whole bunch coming out of that. I hit the gas a little too hard for it to be in the rain. We're all hitting the brakes up here for some reason. So, I mean, I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more cutting up done in this video. I hope the cutting up that I did get, the very little, came out good, because I don't really know exactly how the angle is now, you know, because I had to take the camera off my head. I knew what it looked like when I first put it on because I could kind of see it, but I'm hoping that when it did overheat, I'm hoping I didn't cut too much of it out, because we were schmooving a little bit. So as I was talking about it cutting out from overheating, it cut out from overheating. The thing overheated again. So just so you guys understand the issue I'm having, if you guys know of any product that, is this, oh, somebody in the car, I thought they left their light on. If you know of any oh, hold on, let's do a little. I got a couple good pops out of that. I don't know if you guys were able to hear them, but I had a couple cracks in that. But yeah, so it cut out again. I don't know if you guys know of a product, or maybe like some sort of heat case that you can put over this thing that keeps it cool or something. I don't know, but I appreciate you guys for watching another video. I hope this one was entertaining. Drop a like, sub up, follow me on the Instagram at Jaywhip, JWHIT_FO6 at JWhitFO6. I appreciate you guys for watching. Drop a like, sub up if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.